What's up, y'all? So today we will be getting right into Chantel Christie, who has decided to release a statement in regards to, we all know, the Basketball Wives episode that aired Monday, I believe it was. Yeah. Now, she starts off by saying, I'll start by saying if you have never dealt with a toxic mother, then you truly have no idea what it feels like. As painful as it's been to watch these moments of my life play out on TV, I know my younger self is proud of the woman who finally stood up for herself. No, I don't believe you stood up for yourself. I think you just look more stupid. So I don't get you standing up for yourself, because if you going on TV embarrassing your mom or trying to air out unnecessary drama is your way of standing up for yourself, that is really embarrassing. The truth is, this dynamic isn't rare. It happens in more families than we like to admit. Narcissism, jealousy, lies, lack of accountability, gaslighting, abuse, hiding, assault, etc. We're just taught to keep it in house and suffer in silence, and I chose to break the cycle. If your way of how you handle the situation is your way of breaking the cycle, I would not want to join that cycle if that was the case. What you witnessed was a masterclass in narcissism, someone lighting the fire behind the scenes and walking away so you look like the arsonist. Now, if Jackie actually did stuff behind the scenes, as Nene Words would say, at least she didn't get it caught on camera. Now, for you to be saying all of this when in the moments you're not getting the idea of maybe why persons are against you. For the entire season, you pretty much went around to these ladies to have discussions about your mom. You sat at table having Brittany calling your mom all stuff in the book, and you did nothing. And then when you actually got the opportunity to have a one-on-one sit down with her, you basically talked about Brandy. So if she did stuff behind the scenes and then on camera is walking away from an argument to make it seem like whatever, you are dumb enough to take the bait if that was the situation, because you played yourself this season. So don't come crying now as if you were such a saint and you don't know what happened. You don't know why all of a sudden she's saying all of these stuff about you. I know what really happened on and off camera all season long. So no, the internet cannot bully me into a submission. Y'all know the TV character. I know the mother. Sure, you do know the mother, and we only know the TV character. No one is bullying you into submission. We're just telling you that you were stupid and your ways of trying to fix your mommy issues was not TV or reality TV. And the way you went about it was not the way to go about it. So I don't think anyone is necessarily bullying you into submission. She touched my arm. I pushed her off of me. She swung. Don't recall her touching your arm. I recall her telling you to leave the room. Jackie did some passive whatever stuff towards you. You decided to turn back. She got up telling you to leave the room. As she walked past you, can't recall her touching you because I rewatched the clip. You basically pushed her and she swung. So you trying to rewrite the narrative to say that she touched you first. I don't know where you're getting that from. Plain and simple. It's unfortunate things played out this way, and I wish it never happened. But if you knew our history, you know this was a long time coming. I don't believe you when you said that you did not wish it never happened. I think this is exactly what you wanted to happen, but you just didn't thought that persons would have been more on Jackie's side than on your side. So I don't necessarily believe that statement where you're trying to make it seem as if that this is not what you wanted, because we saw for the entire season you trying to bait your mom into an argument. You even had your one-on-one with her, and it was to me like you wanted to have an argument, not a discussion to repair anything. Next thing she says is, I may not be proud of all my choices this season. You shouldn't. But I'm also not ashamed. You should. This is my real life, and I doubt anyone judging me lives a perfect one. No one is saying that you need to be perfect. I see the hate mail, I see the judgment, but I also see all the messages that say I've dealt with this too. This is reminds me so much of my situation. Again, Chantel, no one is downplaying whatever trauma or whatever issues you have been through in your childhood with your mom. well, I can speak for me. I'm not saying your issues with your mom, it's not real or whatever it is. So I don't know exactly where you're getting this. You have dealt with this and this is not whatever TV person, whatever. I'm not necessarily blaming you to say that you have not have real trauma, but I just don't think this was the platform or the way you went about it was the way to go about it, because you came on the TV screen linking up with the ops, telling them story, trying to get everybody to choose a side. How are you trying to repair something if that was your intention? Just say, hey, my intention was to come on TV and embarrass the F out of my mom. Don't make it seem like your intention was to try to repair a friendship or repair a relationship, I should say, with your own mom when that was not the case. To those of you with heart and understanding, I see you and appreciate your vulnerability. To those of you who have met with the who have met me with threats, vile statements, and extreme judgment, I do not condone that. May you understand my plight. Celebrating my darkness moment says more about you than it will ever about me. I've always misunderstood. Anyways, I'm not getting into that. Chantel, I wish you the best when it comes on to your situation with your mom. I just do not believe, say, this was the actual platform for you to come on and basically air out this whatever grievances you had with your mom. We'll not be getting a reunion for the first part of the season, but they should be allegedly filming a second part of the season. Let's see if all of the ladies will be coming back or Chantel won't come back. And if they're going to film the second half, I would love to see how she decides to carry herself, seeing the backlash that she's getting for her behavior for the season. Let's see if she will kind of self-produce herself or filter herself so she does not come off more like the asshole that she came off in the first part. And then I believe after the second part of that season, then we should be getting a reunion. But let's see. Let me know, guys, your thoughts were on this statement that Chantel put out. For me, it's like it's best that you just kept your mouth quiet, because all of this that you stated just sounds very dumb, especially the part where you're talking about she first touched you and the on and off thing. And I'm like, girl, we can't see behind the scenes. We don't have privilege to see behind the scenes. I'm tired of reality stars where they don't want to take accountability for say, hey, I was stupid or I looked away or I did something wrong. And then you're trying to blame it on behind the scenes and blame it on stuff that we the audience are not privy to see or know about, unless you're going to do like what OG did, where she sat in the room and record the entire scene on her phone, so when they aired it and edited it away, she could basically release the audio for what really happened. Other than that, I don't want to hear anything about this is what happened off camera and this is what happened on camera and blah blah. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't move anything for me because I'm not privy to see it. So I won't believe you when you say whatever you're saying. So that is my takeaway on the statement. I felt like she should have just kept quiet if you felt like you don't want to take accountability for anything, or you just felt like you had more actual proof, maybe like receipts to say, hey, this is how she was behaving or something. But other than that, I don't necessarily want to hear what she really had to say because it made no sense to me. But let me know, guys, in the comment section your thoughts were on the statements. Do you think she will be coming back for the second half of the season? If so, do you think she will be self-producing herself so she doesn't come off like the asshole that she came off as if in the first part? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Remember, guys, to like the video and to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.